40 meters long and elephantine in appearance, the Titans are a post-human, Q-created species that roamed the endless savannas of its world, a former colonial outpost inhabited by the ancient Star People. These enormous beings are the second Q creation that we're introduced to in the story of All Tomorrows, and despite their gigantic size and physiology, the Titans were actually one of the more intelligent of them all. This was due to their immense size, as a large physical form meant that the development of a large brain was possible, and did eventually happen. They still possessed stubby thumbs on their front appendages, now used for digging up tree roots. Whether these were a part of the initial Q design or had re-evolved naturally after the Q had left is unknown. Also of note is their long lower lip, which further intensified their resemblance to the elephants of old Earth. This lower lip would in time become their main hand, and would be a prehensile appendage used to manipulate objects and interact with the world. The Titans, after an unspecified amount of time, had regained their sentience. They would develop the capability to create art in the form of ornate wooden carvings, and they would begin to erect large dwellings the size of an aircraft hangar of old Earth. They would also develop a primitive form of agriculture, and these gentle giants would also begin to speak in their own languages. After much time, they would move past their nomadic lifestyles and begin to settle in large communities. With this came distinct cultures, in which stories and myths of their ancient past were told and circulated amongst themselves. Just how much they remembered or knew is unknown, and whether they truly understood their past as Star People is never revealed. These gentle giants would survive and thrive for a long time, passing through the stage of hunter-gatherer and eventually reaching the stage of creating early primitive civilizations. However, this was sadly not to last. If luck were on their side, the Titans could have easily reached a high level of advancement and stood alongside their distant cousins as members of the Second Galactic Empire. But before they could ever come close to reaching this stage, a catastrophic ice age would envelop the Titans' homeworld, causing their extinction.